Hey everyone, this is Mike with Accounting for Cycling. Today we'll be unboxing and checking out the AOHi Starship 2-in-1 40,000 milliamp hour battery bank and charging station. So it's a 2-in-1, which is kind of unique in that space, just to be able to have both systems working at the same time, being able to have a charge going in and a charge going out, plus you have 40,000 milliamp hours of battery power. This is not a sponsored video, but he did send this device to me to test and review, free of charge. I do have a link in my description where you can pick one up for yourself, as well as a special discount code. It's Accounting for Cycling 15 off. It's kind of lengthy. Just go down the description down below, copy it, paste it in at checkout, and I'll have it posted there, posted down in the description, along with the link directly over there. So I did not pay for this item, but that does not sway my views. Everything I say in this video is my own opinion, and AOHi had no opportunity to screen this before I posted it, as well as no input on what went into the video. So with that all out of the way, let's get started. So first what we'll do is bust out the handy dandy Gerber here, and this is kind of a unique box. It's got a like Y. It's a blasting off. Not that that super nerdy stuff is out. It's also the Future Starship. So it's not any current Starship, it is for the future. So what we'll do is kind of carefully cut down here. Probably should just go from the side, but it just seems, since this is the Future Starship, we should cut it open like it's an alien. So there we go, carefully opening from the sides. And see the like gloss black on matte black writing. It's an interesting choice, but it does also kind of play into that whole future side of things. But yeah, kind of it's a real striking box. All right, now let's repeat that. In like a capsule, it opens. So here it is. The item itself isn't really as hefty as I thought it would be. They said 700 grams, so we'll go to grams as well. Or sorry, I think it was 900. So the 910, that's honestly not too different. Yeah, I mean, just let's take a second to look at this. Almost like a gunmetal silver and a yellow. So it just pops. Try this just for a moment. So there, that's with the side lights off. So yeah, it really kind of pops at you. And there's your USB-C in, and that accepts 140 watts of charging directly through the back there. And then right through the front, either of these can put 140 watts of charging through, or a variety of others. Yeah, it's a sharp looking device. Yeah, you can feel the heft on it, but I mean, it's just shy of 1 kilogram. It's not bad. And like for 40,000 kiloamp hours, 40,000 milliamp hours, kiloamp hours would be nuts. Like that's satisfying. Yeah, that's going to be enough for, let me pull up my notes here. So according to their website, the enormous 40,000 milliamp hour capacity is good for an iPhone 14. That's the standard one, not the Max, not the Pro Max. 7 times for charging. An iPad Pro 12.9 inch, 6 times of charging. A Samsung Galaxy S23, 6 charges. MacBook Pro 16 inch, over 1 full charge. And I believe that's supposed to be the latest M series. So the M4 MacBook Pro. And then a Nintendo Switch OLED 5 times. So especially if you're a portable gamer, like, I mean, you can hook your Switch or your ROG Ally up to this, your Steam Deck, and this thing should keep you going at least most of the day. And then once you do find an outlet, you can plug right in, top off the power bank, and then, you know, still charge up your devices at the same time. So I will be doing kind of my own testing on that, mostly because I never really trust any of those numbers. You know, sometimes they're fine. A lot of times they're fine, actually. But also, I don't know. I also don't have an iPhone 14. The closest we have is my girlfriend. It's an iPhone 14 Pro Max, so we'll see how that does. Hopefully it still gets 7 times. We'll see. I don't think we're just going to be sitting there power cycling it. It'll probably be more of a hybrid style, kind of all around kind of thing. So yeah, so we'll be testing it with that, my Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, her iPad Pro 11-inch, and then, which is from 2020, so it's one of the older ones, my Surface Pro 8, which is over there with just off screen with notes. It's kind of what I'm referencing if you see me looking off to the side a little bit. Surface Laptop 4, which is my work laptop. Some things that I'd love to be able to test, just hooking this into it and seeing how long I can go throughout the day without having to be plugged into a wall. Because if this thing can make it so I can just sit at the beach all day, it's the perfect thing for remote work, aside from being hooked up to maybe solar panels. But yeah, we'll see. And then obviously the biggest ones are cameras. So the one that I'm pointing at right now is you right here, Osmo Pocket 3, which actually is surprisingly good battery life. So yeah, that one's pretty fine. Plus it's got its own battery adapter thing that turns out to be a really nice handle. And the camera that's recording this up top, my Canon EOS M6 Mk II, doesn't charge off USB-C, but my R10 does. So we'll see how that works. Stick a USB-C cord between it and maybe stick this in my backpack or a pocket or something and see how long we can go. All right, so other kind of key features here are as a very powerful USB-C PD 3.1 140 watt max charging input and output. So the input comes in right back through here. Again, this is a charging station as well as a power bank. So it's meant to kind of, your power goes in through the back and then out through the front to your different devices, up to 3 at one time. So that can be used through this front here in a variety of different ways. So you can kind of see on the front here. There we go. Let's see if that gets it. Yeah. All right. So you can kind of see on the front there, it says 140 watts. That's going to be your total maximum capacity that it can send out through the front here, through either 3 devices. That's going to be 60 watts each out of the 60 watts each out of both of the USB-C ports here. And then also 18 watts out of the USB-A. You can do 2-port charging, 2 65 watt out to, say, 2 different laptops. A lot of work laptops, they kind of cap out at around 65 watts. You know, you can have my Surface Laptop 4 and my girlfriend's HP EliteBook hooked up to here. And we can both charge off of it, work fully remote, likely for, I don't know, an extra 4 hours or so. Because I think 40,000 milliamp hours is like 70 watt hours. Let's see if I remember to put a little thing in the bottom. A little thing on the bottom here that says that. I've been using the text edit, so it should stand out. Or you can use one of the USB-C ports, and it can be either one of them. It's not picky. It's very smart on the inside here, to be able to use 120 watts out to a laptop. That's going to be a pretty serious laptop. Newer MacBook Pros, newer Space Nano even. Yeah, basically like your beefier laptops, not quite gaming laptops, because those are going to be up more towards like the over 200 watts to really get their full capacity out. But so things like your Dell XPS, you'd probably be able to use full power off of this, just ballparking on that estimate, as well as the latest the latest HP high-end, the latest HP high-end Ultrabooks. Kind of same thing too with like a Lenovo Legion, maybe on lower power. Yep, you'd be able to still get 120 watts of power out, so more than just a thin and light, but not quite full gaming level. You know, you're not going to be able to run a full dedicated GPU laptop off of 120 watts. But on that 120 watts, you can also charge at a full 18 watts out USB-A. So that's kind of nice. Or you can just use single port charging. Say you do have one of those beefier laptops, you need that whole 140 watts out. You can just hook one USB-C cord straight up, hook it right through. Whether it's on battery power or direct through the wall, it's going to send 140 watts out to your device. There's also, you got to hit this button here to kind of toggle it, a large LED screen that you can kind of see right there. We look real close. There we go. There it is. All right. Yeah, the Pocket 3's picking it up, as it's also struggling to point at this and me. So yeah, that just shows your different indicators, such as battery level. We're at 29% right now. Charging level, 0, because nothing's in. We're also not charging anything. We're also not in any particular mode. Okay, yeah. And so you press the button to pull up the screen, you hold it down and turn it off. Charging cable and manual at the bottom. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is all just kind of like strung together through a ribbon. So you've got some just kind of little factoids on the inside here. But yeah, great presentation. And it's just what goes on the bottom. Very durable, sturdy foam. So the power bank isn't going anywhere. And let's check out what this cable is. So he also has a whole variety of different cables on their website that I have not checked out yet. I do plan on it. Up until recently, I was an affiliate partner of Anchor, but they don't like me anymore, I guess. No, they switched platforms, and I just haven't been able to get readmitted. But, you know, perfect timing, because they dropped off the platform I used, and AOHi just kind of showed up. So 140 watt, you can see it's labeled right here on the cable. Yeah. All right, and yeah, just ballparking, feels like it's about 1 meter long. Very American of me to just kind of grab the cable and measure it straight across my body. So let's see. Package contents, specs, beginner's guide. That basically just goes over what we just talked about. Cool. Outdoors, indoors. Oh, outdoors is power bank, indoors is charging station. Got it. Cool. I'll maybe read through more of that later. Not for now, though. So let's plug my phone in here. You can see it's 410. We are charging and charging. So at roughly 14 watts. So it is USB-C PD 3.1. So it's, it's smart USB charging. Your device and the charger are each going to talk to each other and determine what the best power is. And from there, it starts sending the juice over. So it's really nice. It's not like the old days where you had to find the right barrel connector, hope for the best, find the right cable, hope that you've got the correct cable, and you don't have a Kyocera cable and you're trying to plug in a Motorola. So yeah, better days these days are. So, okay, there we are. And let's do one of these here. Whoa! Anybody watching through the Pocket 3 right now should have felt that jolt. So I just plugged you in. So check out the link in the description to get yourself an AOHi Future Starship or any of their other innovative products on their website. They've got a whole series of cables, other chargers, power banks, kind of a little something for everybody there, including some real cool futuristic looking stuff and some not as futuristic, some kind of just now looking things. Don't forget to use the discount code accounting for cycling 15 off, and I'll have that in the description down below. Also, if I remember, I'll put it on the screen right here as well. Please like and subscribe for more content, especially if you enjoyed this video. Liking really helps. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time.